Because I still got a long way to go. I think, though, I am pretty close to finishing Act 4. So I believe this is Act 4. Yeah. Yes, Act 3 was Kamara. This is Act 4. And then we have Act 5, which is the last act. And there's probably, unless it's a companion quest, I'm probably just going to try and plow right through that campaign. Or plow right through that act. And I'm still working on stuff for late October. All right. 50 seconds under the control of the heretics of the final dawn, it is the Lord Inquisitor's wish that the sacred world of the Adeptus Mechanicus be wrested from the hands of the traitors as expediently as possible. Right to deliver the Emperor's judgment belongs to the rogue traitor. Okay, Ephesus 2, so that's not here. Ah, in here. Old War Council. Oh. Okay. Lord Captain, your presence is required by members of your retinue, and I believe that they will not accept a refusal. Good thing I saved. Okay, what do they want? I don't. Did I screw something? Did I forget something? Lord Captain, Cassia raises her chin. Her posture and gaze are reserved and dignified, as is becoming of nobility, yet her trembling voice betrays her emotional state. The decks of the void ship abound with swirls of dirty colors. Some of your crew are spreading ludicrous gossip about you allegedly collecting people's hearts like victory trophies, and that your collection boasts more than one exhibit. Oh! Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Game. Oh no. Oh no. Please dispel my doubts, or do our feelings for each other count for nothing? Oh, something I just remembered is like I actually need to start getting back into the habit of doing little shorts. You're here, Shireen. Even the daftest rider can't charge ahead on two mounts at the same. And even the most at the same time, and even the most passionate woman won't tolerate rivals forever. I do not understand, Elenataka. Must I truly partake in such a base ritual? The subtlety of our bond is not something that can be put into words, and certainly not something that demands proof or explanation. Airlet brings her hands together in an elaborate gesture and turns away, but you can see that she is still warily observing your reaction. Oh. Do. I gotta look something up real quick. What is the point of choosing? Can't we all come to an agreement that is everyone's satisfaction? Your proposal is outrageous. If it was your intention to insult me, Lord Captain, you have nearly succeeded. As far as I'm concerned, there is no reason for me to kick up a fuss about it, but who would agree to share the rogue trader with a lover as dazzling as I? Airlet recoils, her lip curling slight. I told you I'm not interested in your base passions, and you assured me that you are not driven by them. If a harmony of souls is not what your mind and heart desire, Elentok, then it is time to accept the truth. There is no shame in changing the path you have chosen. The only foolish thing one can do is run along the same path in the opposite directions. Silence falls in the room as everyone's attention is drawn to you. Oh! Oh, wow. Oh, no. Wow, Owlcat. You really put me on this one, didn't you? Oh, no. Oh. Oh. What has been everyone's favorite romance? Do. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. So, who would I pick? Aw. I don't know what... I don't know, chat. I don't know. Really, Owlcat? Really? Really? Okay. What if, I do this? Okay. So that, and it basically states, I don't want to deal with any of you. All right. So things definitely have gotten a little bit awkward. So I pretty much have to choose who's the girl I'm going to end the game with. Burns, hello. All right, so we got we got fun sporadic J. What do I like about J? I like that I do like that she's sporadic. She's adventurous. She's not afraid of talking back. Like, she has her wild side, which I both like and dislike. And I didn't like the fact that she was kind of she kind of lied about a lot of, pretty much her whole aspect up until we kind of confronted her about everything. Same can be said with Irilette, sort of. Irilette, she's serious. She is a serious person. No fluff. No fluff's given. She's pretty much straight and narrow path. She knows what so Jay knows what she wants to do. Though Irilette might be a little too serious. But I did feel like I have more of a proper connection with Irilette than I did, well, I did with Jay. But then there's Cassia. And Cassia God, am I really? Oh, at least this is a game and not real life, or else I would be screwed. But Cassia. So I actually have. I feel like I have a better connection with Cassia and Irilette than I do with Jay. So I don't think it's gonna be Jay. I would pick. Am I really debating? I know what you're thinking. Oh boy, Ernesto's here. As long as you don't start talking about the purple shirt. But how are you, Ernst? Though I did get kind of spoiled about Cassia's ending. Especially the route we ended up taking. And thanks to that, it's one of the reasons why I was like, I'm not sure I want to go that route. Cassia, Cassia, it feels like we have a connection. A proper connection. We basically went through all the regular ropes, as we do as courting somebody. I was kind of teaching her how to people, sort of, while she was also teaching me how to manners. Okay, do you get tired of me calling you Mr. Z? No, not at all. Mr. Z, how are you? And she is the only character out of the three that we did say we loved. And I do really like Cassia. But I also like Irilette's story so far. Because it does feel like Irilette's actually sort of coming around, being like, okay, maybe not all monkeys are bad. Can't believe I can't believe I'm debating which one's my waifu. It's kind of a toss-up for me between Cassia and Irilette. Cassia has definitely started coming into her own. I cannot teach you how to human? No, I can't. No. It's impossible. Can't do it. You're too far gone. What to do? Jeez. Oh, excuse me. Well, that's an orc skull on my desk. What is an orc skull doing on my desk? I haven't killed an orc. It is a scratch we get. Yeah, a scratch that you have to choose. Yep. Yep. Excuse your spelling? Ah, you're good. You're good. I can't spell a lot of things either. And what is, like, the downside with Cassia, though, is she's still a bit giddy like a schoolgirl. And I'm not sure how much I like that. Just typing too fast? Oh, you're good, you're good, you're good. I understand. A lot of times I can't type things either. Hmm. Hold on. Let me check on other things. I'm not picking it because of that, Stearns. Get your mind out of the gutter. Sure, and he's sure about that. I'm basically. Oh God, am I really gonna be sitting here for the next 30 minutes trying to figure out who my character is gonna romance? Uh. Hmm. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna go with Jay. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna go with Jay. Arlette or Cassia. The beautiful elf woman? Oh, wait, the beautiful redhead elf woman? Oh yeah, she is redheaded, isn't she? Isn't she? Oh yeah, she betrayed me, but because she wasn't understanding that I was actually capable of helping her at the time. But then she saw the light and she's like, wow, I betrayed this guy, and he's still being kind to me. Man, I feel like a dick. And since then, she's really started opening up to us. Cassia. Cassia's adorable. She's like a light in the darkness in the grim, dark future of 40K. Quite literally, too. It was actually kind of weird that we were sort of trying to teach her how to people while she was trying to teach us how to be quarterly. I do gotta say, I love how games can do this to people sometimes. It literally puts you into the position where it's like, okay, who do you like best? Oh. Now you gotta make me think. I didn't want to think. I just wanted to love. But now I have to think. Thank you, game. Thank you, Owlcat, for not letting me actually have a harem. Rude. But I do kind of like... And essentially, we're not... I know when it comes to Arlette, we weren't actually teaching her how to people, we were just teaching her about people. And that not everyone is a xenophobic dick. And now she's actually beginning to come around. Cassia couldn't get past herself that she was lovable, she was beautiful. What really does get me though is, again, I'm trying not to spoil it, but I got spoiled by her romance ending. I did not personally like it. It's both good and bad. It's sort of in a gray area. I won't spoil it. But still, it was one of those where it's like, I don't think I like that. Or I don't think I care for that kind of ending. I've seen the other endings. So yeah, I wasn't really kind of spoiled. I did end up spoiling myself. I have not seen Arlette, so that might be a reason I just go for Arlette. God. Debating to myself. Who's my waifu? Didn't think I'd have to go through that. Because this is also one of those games where it's like, if I play again, I will pick another person to fully romance, and it would end up being the opposite other person. Maybe. I do wonder, however, I do wonder if Owlcat's gonna put in sort of a little thing that the other characters will have if we decide to, if they have like a little bit of a shirking thing, like ignoring us a bit, if we essentially push them away. Let's find out. Earlet, I will never trade the bond that you and I have created for anything in the world. A fleeting smile softens Earlet's austere expression. She nods wordlessly. For kindred souls do not need words to understand each other's thoughts and feelings. Cassia's feelings pierce your heart like a white-hot needle, filling it with sadness, but they quickly retreat as she catches herself and clenches her fists, cutting the skin on her palms with her claws. In that case, I wish you only the best, Lord Captain, even if I am not meant to be part of all that is good in your life. If your heart sees clearly where its delight lies, all I can do is be glad for you and praise the exalted. I mean, if anything, I could always reload and see how things go afterward.
Ah, Shireen, the burden of a trip. Oh.
My dear friend, today you have a particularly bright glow of jade and gold around you.
Okay.
I have enjoyed you.
I kind of thought that was the case, but it was like, it would be interesting if they actually added something like that. Reaver! Hello! Bonjour to you as well.
Elantak?
Okay, so I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna pick Cassia just to see if there's anything different out of the other, just to see if there's anything different. But I think we're actually gonna go with Earlet. Because I love me a beautiful red-headed elf. Wait, what? What did I say? Anyways. Oh, nothing. Okay. Yeah, you just missed me debating to myself for like 20 minutes. 20 minutes on which of the three girls I'm literally gonna have to choosing between the three ladies on who's going to be my waifu. It was hilarious. It was kind of hilarious. Yeah, I was literally just like, oh god. I like this lady for this, I like this lady for this. This lady, I like this lady, but at the same time it was kind of a fleeting cool moment at this point. And then there was like, okay, I dislike about this, I dislike about that. Not a bad problem to have. Apparently you've never been in a four-way relationship. Anyways. Don't worry, neither have I, but that's still a debacle I don't want to be in. Well, I mean, Okay, I'm gonna correct myself. I've been in yeah. All right. I'm gonna correct myself. Actually, I wouldn't, as scummy as that is, I wouldn't mind a relationship, a 4-way relationship, as long as we come to an agreement with each other. That yes, that's how that works. But if I had to choose, which is kind of actually the type of person I really would be, is I would actually try and choose one person and stay with that person. Because I'm a freaking loyal puppy dog. Okay. I should play Space Marine 2 on stream. I will. I'll be playing it next week with the advanced access. Now, I will want to play that once by myself and try, once by myself, and then maybe at point in times, do like a co-op game with somebody. Lord Captain of the United Corps of the Explorators and of the Militia Forces is ready to attack the heretics who took over Ifrit II. The commanders recognize Lord considers sanction and agreed to cede the right of the Supreme Command to you. They ask that you summon a Council of War in order to establish the plan of attack. How should we respond? Summon them to the bridge. Exterminatus! We're about to fight some heresy, chat. Reaver. Yeah. Careful with language. Curiosity. Take out the F and try that. I wonder if it'll catch it like that. If it does, then you'll just have to use the PG-13 version of it. Anyways, leader of the Explorator Warriors appears on the bridge and at the deck and trembles beneath his metal gate. He has acquired a new set of fearsome armor pennants. Can delete it? Didn't mean to do that. Do that. Sorry. Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. Identification, official greeting, procedure, unlocking the option of strategic data exchange. The Emperor's angel who follows in his wake is clad in armor the color of tempestuous ocean. You hear his voice, authority and brimming with untamed boldness and strength. For the Emperor! Yes. Which one of you?
Which one of you Skrulls is Zircon von Valancius? And Thormod Ironhide. I wish to see the mortal who has been granted the honor of leading my pack in battle.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that. That's gonna be horrible in my voice. You're looking at Zircon von Valancius, Thoroughbred Ironhide. I know the habits of a warrior when I see one. You're no indolent Hulk. Good. I give my approval. We will hunt the baseborn heretics together. You have not changed, Brother Thorbold. High-handed and brazen without measure, and you carry yourself on another's Drakkar like it is your own. The wolf bursts into booming laughter and bares his long fangs. Such is the breed of leaders, Ulfar. We stand out. 'Tis you, ever lost, who cannot find his way when the sun is right over his head. Another explosion of Thorben's boisterous laughter drowns out Ulfar's stifled yet fierce string of curses. Opticon second, how did you go from overseeing logistics to commanding armies? Let's see, the guy that affiliates of work and client was operating aboard the vessel. Received a premature rank promotion. Oh. To Magos Dominus based on his extensive catalog and a catalog of recorded combat engagements. May your service benefit from the updated protocols that we bestow upon you and the new analytic data that has entrusted to your elucidation. May the Omnissiah guide our operation. Praise the Omnissiah. Let us commence this war council. What good is another war council with a cog priest who knows not the joys of battle, who cut off his parts and replaced them with augments to please his all-knowing master? He will propose again a cowardly plan unworthy of warriors, as is the custom of his brethren, registering a display of impertinence, data insufficiency in regard to military craft eradication methods out of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Who is this? Ashera! Are you having another fight, gentlemen? How predictable. A woman in heavy armor walks to the bridge cloaked in an air of superiority. You remember seeing her before, in the retinue of Xavier Calcazar when he barged into your chambers after your Magna Accessio. Thank you for not starting without me, Acolyte Ashar. Thank you for not starting without me. Acolyte Ashar, dispatched by the Lord Inquisitor to facilitate the operation on Ifrit 2. My role on this war council is that of an advisor. Heinrichs and Ashar exchanged glances but did not say a word. You cannot help but notice the fury that forms on the interrogator's forehead. Oh, he's not happy about this lady, is she? Oh, no. So, shall we begin our war council, or shall we wait for heretics to corrupt this planet completely? So, why are you here? The Lord Inquisitor entrusts me with the task of forging an alliance between the assembled fleet and the forces of the Cognizance fleet. Once this task is complete, I am to act as an observer and a special operative. And what are your what are those responsibilities? Ah. I get it. I get it. I get it. Don't play with your play with your cards close to your chest. There is no surprise in my heart. The Inquisition is, as always, too ashamed of its dark deeds to reveal them to honorable fighters. My throne makes a show of spitting on the floor. Why did Calcazar choose you? I happen to have some experience. With large-scale bloodshed, rogue trader. Ah. And what troops can you spare to reinforce our army? The militia forces have already been transferred to Opticon 22. All I have left under my command is a tactical unit explicitly instructed to carry out the Lording Position's special assignment. There's something he wants, isn't there? This isn't about really. This isn't about. Ow. I just hit my desk. This is not about trying to defeat heresy. There's something he wants, isn't there? Or else he wouldn't be so damn secretive about everything. Like, I get it to play with your cards close to your chest, but at the same time, it's just like, what? Why? Really? Dude, we're about to fight a planet filled with corruption and heresy, and you're not gonna give us the most important details? Even some details that may sound important? Okay, yeah, I'm really not liking the Inquisition right now. Now, let us move on to discussing how we intend to kill the heretics. I require a full report. Is a Forge World, Ifrita's Forge World, Manufactorums and Extractiums take up most of its surface. Upon corrupting them, disrupting their production algorithm, the heretics enhance their ranks with possessed mechanisms and false defective traitors. Skitarii, whose protocols were disfigured with indoctrinating scrap code. Our forces have secured minor footholds on the surface, but are unable to deliver an effective blow to the headquarters of the profane to the Machine Cathedral. According to available data, is the current location of the Dark Apostle Urlon the Cruel. We may outnumber the enemy, but ours is a poor warband. All it has is steel carls of the Omnissiah and scantily trained serfs from across the expanse. Praise the Omnissiah. Ah, crap. While our foe is the detestable but nevertheless deadly putrid-hearted traitors for the ranks of the word bearers, and their vessels protect the Machine Cathedral from orbit. So why have you still not commenced planetary assault? There is a conflict, a lack of understanding of the imperatives of this operation within our chain of command. Unit Thorbain Ironhide is in favor of the strategy of mass destruction, which constitute an unacceptable violation of the right of operation. Every square meter of the manufacturer is sacred, of high productivity, which is why the Cock Priest is so intent on hindering and sabotaging our assault by refusing us forces and landing Drakars. But Thorbain Ironhide won't fight on the terms of priests. If my battle plan is rejected, the Omnissiah's servants can retake the planet themselves. Opticon, I must say my curiosity is piqued. The explorators are hiding something on the planet, something you refuse to show to anyone and are now loath to destroy. What is it? Request denied. The Omnissiah's mysteries procedures conducted on Ifrit 2 are to retain undisclosed according to the protocol vow of preservation of the hallowed from the profane. This is why on Fenris we have the priests follow the warriors, not the other way around. The priests never think about the battle ahead and only their tenets and taboos. But a wolf must think only of battle and his enemy's death, not about preserving the cathedrals or counting the trophies that await him. Alright, Opticon 22. What do you propose our plan should be? Our strategic analysis point toward a full-scale offensive as the optimal course of action. The losses among the troops is insignificant personnel laity will be numerous but will not exceed acceptable parameters. Replenishing such losses will be less arduous than repairing the damage that may otherwise come to the manufactorums. Thorvald, I would rain down vengeful skies upon the enemy. I would plow the land of Ifrits 2 with shells, shatter their defenses, level the fortified towers, throw their hosts into disarray, and in the whirlwind of fury, I would lead my glorious pack to pave a path of blood for the Kragls. Choose your strategy wisely. It's not every day you get the head. Heed the advice of a seasoned warrior. You two don't get along too well, do you? You read hearts like they're inscribed with runes. 'Tis true, my brothers and I grow tired of this cogged priest and his naysaying. For whatever reason, he thinks himself our lord. I concur with this statement. Is taking place on a world devoted to the machine god and Heresy runs rampant on Ephratus II, and you two would rather waste all your strength on bickering, then you are nothing but fools. Thorbane's face turns purple, but he cannot come up with a retort. Opticon 22 lowers his head repentantly and lets out a binaric trill. Neither of them can find the words to rebuff your pointed accusation. The first step is obvious. We eliminate the Machine Cathedral's orbital support, but what planetary assault strategy will you choose following the destruction of the enemy Void Fleet? Ooh. Huh. We will begin by bombarding the enemy's positions, then advance cautiously. We must conserve our troops. Your plan bores me. This is not the Space Wolves' way of war, but such cowardly strategies are the limit of the Omnissiah's cog Kragls, so you have my approval. My pack will do all that is asked of it and stand at the vanguard of the assault until we meet on the field of battle. Looks like with a smirk. And I say the same to you, Ulfar Everlost. It's a pity your pack will not share in this glorious victory with us. Ulfar lets out a bestial grumble and says to you, at that, boastful Grisov, talks too much about my pack. He knows where my brothers are. I can smell it. Before we dive into the carnage, summon him to your ship and let me question him. I wish to hear what he knows, while he still has not lost his blathering tongue to the heretics. Strategy confirmed as optional, updating the Skitarii tactical programs, transmitting this unit's general. Lord Inquisitor will be delighted at the news that some semblance of order was established in the command. I wish you luck, Rogue Trader. Alright, Ulfar wishes to speak to the Roban Ironhide about the fate of his pack before the assault on Ephesus 2 commences. With the Rogue Trader's approval, he will invite the leader of the Storm Biters to the Von Valencia's flagship for a meeting.
Let us raise our cups at Vater, in honor of deeds accomplished and in expectation of those yet to come.
Why do you wish to meet with Thorvald?
If anyone knows where my pack brothers are now, he does. But it is not right to speak of such things within others' hearing. That is why I thought it better to keep silent at the War Council.
Ah, okay. Inform him, yeah.
I thank you, Edvater.
Thorvald Ironhide is here. Why have you summoned me, Rogue Trader? Speak to me. Know you, Thorvald, with the path of battle has led my pack, the Baleful Howl. You haven't lost your pack, have you ever lost? You did not get have a chance to talk properly at the council. I wanted to meet you. Of course you do. Who would miss the chance to strike up a friendship with the illustrious leader of the equally illustrious Stormbiters? Go on, Halberd, and recite the saga of my exploits, and make sure to include the landing of the Void Kraken's mouth. This is Halberd, the brave, the most sonorous voice of my pack. I think you meant to say Halbrand the braggart, no? For his verses often weave together the truth with his own flights of fancy. Thank you for your correction, Everlost. I reckon we can do without the Sug. Are all wolves so hostile toward one another, or is it something personal, personal of the two of you? It is only friendly nipping. If there was hatred between us, the walls of this glorious hall would have long since been painted with blood. Such is a warrior's nature, a wolf's nature. When we meet with strength, we test our teeth on it. But there is a personal side to it as well. The Stormbiters have always tried to best the Baleful Howl under the glory of their exploits. Tried and failed, for my pack was and remains superior. They dissemble so sweetly. They would tear each other apart at the first opportunity. Hey! Murazai, nobody asked you. Shut up, wretched captive. He's not a captive. He's the Rogue Trader's Huskarel. Huskarel, a fine squad you have found yourself, Everlost. Why do you call him Everlost? You do not know? I'm not surprised. Brother Ulfar does not care for the moniker. He has had it since his early years in the chapter. When Ulfar underwent his trial with the cup of Wolfen, he took so much longer than the others that the ruined priest gave him up for lost. Later, he received grievous wounds and raids that sent him into stasis sleep for a long time. Any time we would pay a visit to the Baleful Howl, we would ask, where's Brother Ulfar? And he was always resting, and recently he went missing altogether, lost after an attack on Xenos. And forget not to tell of the entire curse that one that of yore was laid upon the mighty Ulfar. No good death for him is fated, only to one day be lost, bereft of glory and honor. One second, y'all, sorry. Okay. Any who cross his path, let him regale, and gladly that proud warrior, Halbert Bratherskite, a singer of rumors and fine tattler of tall tales, for he has glimpsed noteworthy deeds in his short life. You know what Ulfar's pack is now? Feasting with the Allfather in the Hall of Heroes, I reckon. With Mjod filling their horns to the brim, as valor and loyalty did fill their hearts. Lies. Did you see their bodies? Which of the brothers will avow the truth of these words? Ironhide never lies, and you, Everlost, watch your tongue unless you want my dagger to deliver a penance of eternal silence upon you. No, we did not see their bodies, but we heard their ranting and raving, which can only lead to the jaws of Morkai. I would like to know the details. In the battle in which you, Everlost, Arnulf, and Skadi were captured by the Xenos, the Baleful Howl took prisoners of their own. Under torture, the captains of the Xenos gave up their star coordinates of where they were to go next. Some important meeting, it seems. The place was far away, deep into the uncharted regions where the servants of the Old Father have never ventured, and your brothers decided to go there. No navigator would dare lead them to those dark places, so your brothers seized a trading boat and voyaged there without a helmsman. So you abandoned them to their grueling march. I do not like this guy. Lower your hackles. I urge them not to throw away their lives in vain. Nothing but death could await them among those malevolent stars. We all came here to serve the Allfather and repay our blood debt, not to die for naught. Or have you forgotten that, Everlost? Will we do this? No, Ulfar. I will not test our friendship at Featir. I know that if I call upon you to go with me and search my pack, I will be taking you away from important battles and the saving of your home. So I will go alone to seek my brothers, but I will not abandon you in your hour of need. I owe you. When we have defeated your enemies, I will leave you and follow the trail. That trail is bloody and has long since gone cold, Brother Ulfar. There is no need to add another body to its tally. As leader of the Stormbiters, I call you to our pack. Your brother to us now. Ulfar gives the peaceable smiling Thorbade a penetrating look, his face darkening and his voice dropping low to a bestial snarl. Have you lost your mind, Thorvald? Perhaps it is you who's lost your mind. You are daring to speak so insolently to Ironhide. What makes you so certain they're dead? When the Baleful Howl was heading off, we exchanged gifts, or pack runes. Every 10th watch, a priest cast the runes and saw what fate they revealed. 50 watches after the Baleful Howl left, the runes showed calamity. With 60 watches after they left, death. Since then, the runes have been voiceless, and their patterns hold no meaning. And that's it. The spirits deceive you. Your priest went a little soft in the head and forgot how to read his runes. For that, you give my pack up for dead? Cowards. The runes do not lie, Ulfar. You know this. I am sorry about your brothers, but their fate is clear. Why do you want Ulfar to join your pack? He is our brother. He should not be left to wander the galaxy in the company of ordinary mortals, or alone. Wolves are like sharp knives. We hone ourselves against each other, and without brothers, Ulfar will rust and grow dull. Be with us, Ulfar. We will take you in. Go to hell, Thorvald. They'll take you in there. Thorvald, your associate too often speaks when no one has addressed him. Giving you a disgruntled look, Thorvald sternly cuts you off. When it concerns wolf matters, Halbrand will speak if he wishes. Do not forget that we are the chosen warriors of the Allfather, rogue traitor. Treat us like servants at your peril. Ulfar's eyes flash with fury. Stop there, Thorvald. This mortal rescued me from captivity and proved his valor. I will not stand here and allow him to be disrespected. So you hold this mortal above your brothers? Being without a pack has turned you feral and stupid, Everlost. Ulfar is right. He is loyal to his brothers. Stay out of this, stay out of wolf business, rogue trader. I will not reveal the coordinates of this place to which your brothers traveled. Respect your alpha, Ulfar. That is an order. You are too quick to call yourself my leader, Thorvald. Go and bark commands at your pups. Who are you calling a pup, Everlost? Unlike your pathetic pack, we will soon go into battle and accomplish great deeds. But you, coward that you are, want to shirk your duty? Ulfar and Halbrand's roars merge into a single war duel. Bellows, stop, soldiers. A harsh shout drowns out the two wolves who are ready to lunge at one another. Quiet, both of you. Have you forgotten where you are? Holmgang can only take place on solid ground, not on a boat. The void and the warp are treacherous and unfit to host a duel of the worthy. And secondly, I am your superior, Ulfar, and so I am not asking but ordering you to pack up your chest beating with deeds. If the baleful Howl pack is alive as you say, let it march with Stormbiters in the assault on the Efrits too. Let it display the valor all the stories tell it. Will you stand alone for all your brothers, or have you gone soft? The wolf leader's tone may be threatening, but you notice a sly glint in his eye. Ulfar, on the other hand, is growling furiously with no matching twinkle in his gaze. We'll see about that. I will prove that Stormbiters will never... Oh, my YouTube disconnected for a second. Okay, we're back. I will prove that the Stormbiters will never be a match for the baleful Howl. Edvater, I must be at your side when you depart for the assault. Promise that you will grant me this honor. Thorbid, why will you not simply tell Ulfar where to look for his pack? When the baleful Howl left, I became the highest-ranking wolf in the Expanse. I am the Alpha, and it is my duty to ensure that not one of the Ulfar's chosen warriors loses his life for foolish or fruitless ends. Not even Ulfar. A little bit of trivia for you. There's no actual alphas in a wolf pack. That is complete propaganda and misconjecture. All the wolves actually take care of each other. There's no alpha. Anyways. I promise, Ulfar, we will march into battle together. If you prove that your words carry more weight than a battle axe, I will tell you where your brothers went. If you fail, you will submit. Alright, I guess I'm, leveling up, Ulfar real quick. Do 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 do. Oh, we already have rapid reload. Nice. Oh, wow. What else we have here? We have Brutal Hunter. A critical hit chance against targets with the bleeding effect or 50%. Their maximum wounds. Nice. Every injury increases the Death World character's agility and willpower by +5. Oh, wow. I think I'll take that. Demo. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna go that because he's pretty much gonna end up becoming like a. Huh. And killing an enemy with a melee attack makes all the Archmilitant's ranged attacks this turn cost does not stack. Gotcha. But I'm already gonna have like a tanky bro, so he's basically going to be a secondary Argenta. So I'll just do that. Or you know what? It's fine. You know what? Let's actually go with Arms Master. Hmm. I haven't really ran into a lot of melt of weapons. I better actually check my... You know what, hold on. I'm gonna check my stock. See what meltas I have. Melta weapon proficiency. Oh god, I got a lot of meltas. Alright, hold on. Alright, now I gotta go and... Where am I going? This is to my chambers. Gotta go and look at stuff in my inventory. Alright, what are you? You're a lasgun. Ah, kind of wish I had this. Kind of wish I could use that, but oh well. I have people in cargo? Okay. Ooh. That seems pretty good. Wait, I have multiples of these? Hold on a minute. Hang on a minute. Oh, this is an Adeptus Astartes equipment. No! Wait, why do I have two of these? Okay. Oh, that's actually really nice. Wait, I thought he couldn't use it. Oh. Oh, wow, he actually has a high strength. All right, we'll send that to cargo. Huh. That's pretty good. I guess he's gonna end up being like the character within melee and gunning a lot, so. Okay. Alright, I already have a rapid reload. This is considered heavy? No, it's just considered power armor, so... Huh, okay. Okay, like, I have nothing else in here, so... that I could be using. Oh. Holy power armor. Okay, kind of want that now. What is this? Astartes Flamer. Not too bad. Ah, so this is a section for Astartes equipment. What are you? Ah, you're a big old flamer. Hmm. Oh, would you be taking the place? Oh, I could just have him take the place of Abelard. You know what? We'll do that. He'll just take the place of Abelard. Hmm. Could take Grenadier. Yeah, let's just take Grenadier. Let's do Dash. Alright, so probably peak condition. Yep, right here. Critical versatility. We'll do some ballistic there. And then Swift Slaughter. Confident or cautious approach. Plus 3% dodge reduction and parry reduction, and ignores 3% of enemy cover. All attacks score critical hit, but there's critical damage on those attacks are reduced by half. Oh. Knowing him, that's him. Do. That just decreases the requirement, but he's already got like 80 strength, so there's like no point in. Do. We'll do carouse. There we go. Now let's work on his equipment real quick. Stuff he can use. Think he'll use that. Um, Combat, one of the other games, a shadow field effect. Yeah, meh. No, the wielder has strength plus int bonus, additional damage for a single attack against human enemies. Meh. The wearer gains plus 25 demolition and the area attacks. Oh, he doesn't actually have area attacks. He's like a burst. Shot at short range once per combat. That shot deals. Seems pretty good. Is this considered a pistol? No. Blarg. Okay then. I guess I'm trying. I guess I gotta figure out this guy's. I mean, I guess we could look at what Abelard has real quick. Huh. You have running gun, right? You do. You know what? Might as well. Boink. Well, now we get you grenades. Granades! Oh, wow. Yoink. Alright. We're set. We are set to go. Oh, time to fight some heresy down on Ifrit 2.
Let us raise our Fenris.
But I need to stand up real quick and stretch my legs, stretch my arms, because my workout today really has made me a bit sore. So, 1 second, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right. I'm awake now. Still slightly sore, but do better. Let's go take care of this. Excuse me. The rogue trader ship took its place in the center of the attack formation. The right flank was guarded by the sacred combat vessels. The Adeptus Mechanicus on the left consisted of the combined forces gathered by the Lord Inquisitor headed by a frigate of the Indomitable Space Wolves. The enemy deployed their ships in a wide arc in an attempt to surround the squadron, but the heretics' plan was not meant to be. Thorbold and Opticon 22 sent their detachments forward, tying up to the enemy in combat and presenting the Lord Captain with the chance to deliver a blow to the very heart of the enemy's position. For the flagships of these traitors to humanity awaited their final hour. Oh, am I doing a ship battle?
Time to earn your keep,
Ooh!
crew.
Oh, here we are. Okay. Really? What do you got for me? Ah, okay. Left side, left side, left side. Guess I'm not doing that one.
Torpedoes, away! Fire at will.
Did I even do anything? Ooh, nice. Not exactly sure what happened, but okay.
Lance batteries, volley!
Probably could have done that a little bit better. Probably. More than likely. Oh, hot damn. What happened? What? Target is invalid. So do get a little time. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Salvo!
This is still cool. That's still on cooldown. That's pretty much all I got for that one. Okay. Ship's maneuverability. Oh, okay, so apparently I can't do anything there.
With the force of a supernova. Lance batteries! Volley!
This could hurt.
Helmsman, take us in.
Glory of the Imperium!
Nice!
Engage the engines. Make every shot count. Keep up the pressure.
Oh. Apparently I still gotta take care of these guys?
Helmsman, take us in. With the force of a supernova!
Oh, interesting.
Launch batteries, volley!
Why are you running away? weird. Well,
Fire at will. With the force of a supernova.
going on?
Engage the engines.
How's it going in game? I'm confused. Technically, these guys were supposed to have already like been blown up, but apparently they didn't blow up.
Torpedoes away.
So I'm actually kind of confused.
A barbaric
Oh,
display.
finally.
I am surprised we survived.
Well, that was awkward. Alright, General once said that all wars are fundamentally the same. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. Or Grokshite. That general didn't witness the events on Ifrit II. A rogue trader Zircon von Valancius was the supreme commander of that battle, a man of iron will, unfaltering, unshakable. I served in his personal enforcer guard back then, just another cocky kid who thought he was an expert soldier. The Emperor was gracious to me. He gave me a chance to realize just how wrong I was. Most of my comrades didn't get a chance like that. Ooh. Neat. The shuttles would have blocked out the sun if you could have seen it through the smoke of the manufacturing city of Sigma S13. At its heart stood the Machine Cathedral, our primary objective. The Lord Captain showed us mercy by having the landing zone bombarded from orbit. All the shuttles carrying troops and, more importantly, precious vehicles reached their destination. Daunted by our numbers, the enemy withdrew. That was the perfect moment for a decisive attack. With an armored vehicle force of this size, we had the upper hand. Upon descending from orbit, Sister Argenta inspired the troops with the very first notes of her prayers. Her singing was the Emperor's voice, commanding us to fight without any regard of our own lives. After rousing the soldiers to launch a daring raid, she quickly captured one of the heretics' commanders. That was when we heard a starkly different voice come from the Sister of Battle. Trembling with fury, she personally interrogated the miscreant, pulling one poisoned confession after another out of him. Once she was done, the world was purged of his impure breath, and she was the one wielding the flamer. The sight of the heretic writhing in flames was imprinted upon our memories, shining a light on the cruel darkness of our immediate future like a brilliant beacon. In the command center, the Lord Captain ordered his generals to tactical report. Alright, so the best breakthrough point of the Mac Forum is receiving Dock Move 514, one of the oldest parts of the city whose fortifications and defense systems were starting to show their age. Every approach to it was covered in traps, atomic mines, mechanical collars, Skin-ridding viruses. But we were ready to advance, taking sector after sector, even if it meant throwing our bodies at whatever the enemy had in store for us. That's a big old no. Commence a rapid tank assault in accordance with the military doctrine armored wave divided by Lord Militant Justice Quinn. Our integral losses during the landing stage gave us enough armored vehicles for a decisive push against the enemy's position. We began our advance. I will never forget the roar of the tanks, its treads tearing the heretics' infantry to pieces, accompanied by the shrieks of las guns and the rumble of heavy artillery, the deafening symphony of war. Nothing could stop us. We marched in the wake of a column of armored beasts, not turning to look at the mushrooms clouds climbing over piles of enemy bodies, those of our own. Bodies and those of our own. We had our orders. Have I been hydrating? Yes, I have. I've been perfectly hydrated. Thank you very much. Pushing through awareness. Awareness succeeded. Nice. Pushing through the ruins of sacred workshops, we looked with awe upon machines that, up until the point, had remained forbidden to the eyes of the laity. Those were palaces of incredible and frightening technology, void ship assembly halls, alchemical atriums, sacred arsenals, left undiscovered. In one of the chemical chapels, we came upon a shipment of cisterns containing a hallucinogenic gas. Tech priests protested that the substance was not designed for warfare, that it was created for higher rituals, but the officers wasted no time pumping artillery shells full of that gas. Wow. At last, we reached the gates of Dock MU-514, at the threshold of the metal nightmare that was manufactured on Sigma S-13. However, the initial attempts to storm the dock shattered against the enemy's defenses. Magnusson and Octagon-22 proposed a tech sabotage. He could send small Skitaria units behind the enemy lines and have them subdue the spirit of the area's defense systems. Thorobard, the fierce leader of the Space Wolves, proposed to send infiltrators beyond the walls to kill enemy officers and weaken the dock's defenses. Requires her. I don't have her article. The Vanguard regiments to detail the reason why the first assault failed. The influence of the ruinous powers had corrupted and twisted Dock MU-514 beyond recognition. Many potential approaches were blocked by walls of flesh fused with metal and anomalies that bend reality. Okay. We'll shell them with the gas. As per regulations, we waited until the gas cloud allowed a minimal visibility, checking our filter masks, blasted the gates with our tanks meltas, and charged in. Any heretics had already perished at the hands of their comrades who were fighting nightmares only they could see. We had no trouble cleaning up the rest of the disjointed lunatics. It took us many days to break through to the metal heart of the manufactorum. In the third week of the assault, the Vanguard was halted and swept away by a salvo of plasma macro cannons, scorning every cannon of sacred engineering. The heretics had placed the hull of an unfinished void cruiser on treads several kilometers long. Oh God, that's okay. This leviathan of adamantine and plasteel barred our way. Magnus insisted that we retake the sacred machine. For the vessel had been in the making for many decades, and its destruction would have meant a great tragedy for the Imperium. It came as a surprise to all when the space wolf Thorburn supported the Magos Dominus. After the Lord Captain had recounseled him with the explorator leader, Thorbold had tamed his pride and spoke in favor of the tech priest's cause of liberating the noble machine. Sent scouts to assess the fearsome weapon. The sight was both terrifying and mesmerizing. A majestic cathedral that was designed to cut through the void was instead resting on treads of a size that staggered the imagination. Those treads were grinding buildings into dust, and the ship's heavy cannons were incinerating entire tank formations. Oh. Wow, Pascal. Even with that high? Jeez. Yoink? Yay! Having the sacred machine on our side could have given our offenses a sizable edge. Our orders were to get a landing force to the cruiser's bridge and escort the engine seer to the main cogitator. Our shuttles used the turrets on blind spot to deploy elite troops on board of the cruiser. While they were engaging with the shrieking heretics, the engine seers reasoned with the machine spirits of the main cogitator and initiated a blessed purgation protocol onto the inner decks. It took us 3 days to drag every last cultist corpse out of the compartments. Slipping on pools of blood mixed with sacred unguents, we made it to the machine cathedral, our gargantuan hall breathing with the flames of thousands furnaces, the last bastion of the enemy army. That was where I first faced the word bearers, betrayers of humanity and unworthy sons of the Emperor. What could we, mere humans, possibly do to match their unholy bestial rage? Here you go, Wolves. Devised a plan that placed the Space Wolves at the forefront of our strike. Brought the might of the captured explorer cruiser to bear. There is no greater pleasure in war than turning the enemy's own weapon against them. Chaos Marines are stronger than an army of ordinary troops, but even they could not survive a direct hit from a macro cannon. The cruiser's weapons tracked their targets well, and no armor could protect them from shots like that. The Leviathan's treads rolled over the enemy defenses, decimating the countable word bearers and bringing us great triumph. And that's when it came. Doomscream, an ancient and bloodthirsty hellbrute, a merciless executioner forged from adamantine and ceramite. That single foe was repelling our assaults one after the other, turning hundreds of soldiers into a bloody pulp. For as long as the abomination lived, we had no hope of reaching the heart of the enemy's citadel. The dire-eyed Thorbold volunteered to track down and destroy the vile spawn, but fate had other things in store for him and his brothers. The Space Wolves pack was to be the first to storm the machine cathedral, and thus Magos Dominated Opticon 22 assembled a cohort of elite Skitarii and said that he would locate and eliminate Doomscream. The soldiers were whispering that he was willing to activate the so-called Guaranteed Annihilation Protocol, a terrible and ominous rite that is as lethal to the enemies of the Messiah as it is to his faithful servants. Question the survivors who had witnessed the ruin. Oh. Those lucky enough to have escaped with their lives had little to tell us. They remembered a terrible howl hanging in the air and a death machine, impossibly quick for its size, dismembering people. All right, Pascal. Wow, Pascal has the highest weapon skill out of all of us? Ooh. I'm doing that. Opticon 22, you're not dying on us, buddy. I'm gonna try and save as many lives as possible. Do 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 do. All right, I'm Pascal. All right, now let's do this. Oh, I guess it didn't do anything. Hey, we got it! What happened next would become legend. The Lord Captain at the head of his retinue challenged the bloodlusting heretic that had crawled out of the darkness of time. He dealt the wicked executioner a heavy and mortifying blow, and thus Doomscream was routed. The Abomination's torn pincer, fitted with an ancient and powerful bolter, became the rogue trader's rightful trophy. At last, we reached the Machine Cathedral. We saw a yawning lift shaft left behind by a colossal land-gnawing drill that had burrowed for kilometers into the depths of the planet. There, deep below, lay the last hiding place of the heretic's leader. Hundreds of grenades, accompanied by promises of swift judgment, were hurled into the pit. Such was our righteous anger. The planetary assault was a resounding success. The enemy forces were shattered and broken. A small fraction remained of the Machine Cathedral, but the rest either had been destroyed or were decimated to meet the same, and destined to meet the same inevitable fate soon. Lord Captain's retinue and the Space Wolves and delved into the shaft, heading toward the heart of the Machine Cathedral. We watched them leave with reverence in our eyes as we were setting up perimeter around the entrance. We knew that the true outcome of the Battle of Ephraim depended on them, and that our fates were theirs to decide. All right. I missed him. We handled that fairly well. Aside from the last part. Urlon the Cruel, hello. The giant clad in dark crimson armor is in the middle of a sinister litany, his words turning into a repulsive ethereal stench and flakes of otherworldly ice. He does not notice your presence. The same cannot be said about Gunrad Vogtveer, who stands at his side. His completely mutated turquoise eyes flash upon seeing you. He flinches, but remains silent, hesitant to interrupt the ritual. Wow! Oh, okay, we have an autosave. Whew. Oh, hey, we got it. You can feel the strings of the surreal force emanating from the sorcerer's fingers and wrapping around the enormous disc of the drill. He is feeding its sacred batteries with his profane magic as if it were the motive force subjugating the tech priest's creation to his will. The sorcerer does not turn his head, and his voice rolls over the room. I see you, mortal thing. I sense your meek kind. The sorcerer reluctantly turns his burning gaze upon you. So you are the one who was so eager to meet me and your own demise? Rejoice, brother Twilight. Today you become the new rogue traitor. Vogtveer's deformed feature twists into a bloodthirsty smile. Yes, master, I will rectify my mistake and reclaim what was stolen. Examine the machine. At the platform beneath the sorcerer's feet is the drilling machine's massive tunneling shield. This mighty mechanism can gnaw through underground rock, bunker bulkheads reinforced with adamantine, or anything else that may lurk in the planet's depths. The corrupted servants of the Deus Mechanicus scuttle around the heretic, muttering twisted prayers of ignition, in an attempt to persuade the ominous Sire's majestic beast to awaken and rend the world's flesh. Do you have a name, or shall I simply refer to you as the heretic? You know my name well. I am Urlon the Cruel, breaker of the misbelievers, truth speaker, triumphator of faith, dark apostle of the blessed word bearers legion. Kneel and offer a prayer of gratitude, for your death could not bear a worthier name. You must have been preoccupied with something profoundly important if you paid no heed to me obliterating your army. The death of the glory to the true gods is a blessed fate for any believer, so why would I rob them? Every martyr who perishes in their name only empowers their reign. I was tasked with a different mission, to make the Coronis Expanse behold the sheer impotence of its most eminent protector. Once Kalkasar's treasure has been stolen, his secret hoards plundered, and his name shamed, the dogs of the false emperor will see the true. No one will protect them, no one will heed their pleas. Only by bowing to the masters of the Imperium will they earn the right to live. And what is this treasure you covet so terribly? I will keep this from you so that you may perish in the darkness of ignorance. Pathetic. Your master didn't even tell you the reason why he sent you to face your death, and neither will I make this poisoned cup any easier to drink. I already know what you're here. Spare me your smug pomposity. Oh, save your feeble lies. Oh, rude. Voidsphere, what the devils are you doing? However, cocks his head sharply like a bird and laughs mockingly. I am on a path of greatness, Zircon. True power of the kind you and Theodora could only dream of. The edge of daybreak promised to weave me a truly remarkable fate. Yep. Yeah. I found it a little bit more wavy at the top if I do that. Because it technically actually is more natural going this way, but by by combing it this way, it gives a little bit more wavy effect at the top. I like it that way. Anyways, you are on a path to your own death, nothing more. You have almost reached that end. An empty threat. I have the upper hand at this time, and in my next prayer to the Dark Gods, I will thank them for letting me destroy another rogue traitor of the Von Delancia's line. If only you knew what powerful weapon awaits us down below. With it, we will make the entire expanse. Enough, brother Twilight, your lips will not speak a word more than it is a heathen's place to hear. Ignorance is their oyster. Let them remain trapped here. No more words. Thorvald, we must stop him. The wolf lets out a chilling howl, and his pack ready their weapons, acknowledging it is an unequivocal order to kill. With a solemn gesture of his hands, Orlan thunders in fury, "Let those who blaspheme against the true gods beg forgiveness in vain." Try to be quiet when you're reading so you can focus. So you're good, you're good. Let their lips be sealed, let their hands be severed, let their souls be reaped and scourged. A glorious fight awaits. Take heed with the silver-tongued traitor, for he is old, sly, and strong. But the all-father of the wolves will spill the rivers of his blood today. Have you encountered Orlan before? No, or else his head wouldn't still be attached to his neck. But my pack has heard plenty about his strength and ignominious doings. One can see the evidence of his malefactions all across the Kronos expanse, like bear tracks upon fresh snow. We stalked him and looked for a chance to clamp our jaws around his throat, but the craven knows well how to hide behind the backs of his heretical lackeys. What manner of witchcraft was he attempting back there? He wished to wake the tunnel behemoth. If you hunger for my thoughts, Orlan is searching for something down below. Into the manufacturer's deepest halls, my warriors destroyed the energy fount and silenced the drill, but the detestable Malef still found a way to revive it with his heinous magics. Another blasphemy that they are too many to count now. What is Orlan after? What is he trying to... do not ask, for I know not myself. Kalkazar treats his allies like a Fenrisian mushroom farmer treats his produce. He keeps them in the dark and feeds them shite. He didn't see fit to enlighten us about the secrets of Ifrit's too, but 'tis no matter. Whatever it is, we mustn't let the loathsome Malefak claim it. I will deal with it. You're a brave one, and none of these lead to tyranny. Good. Then find a way to reach the tunneling platform while we give the mangy sorcerers something to worry about. Halbrand, you stick to the original plan. Take two brothers and go after a Doomscream. Our scouts reported that he took refuge here in these depths after being defeated in battle on the approach to the Machine Cathedral. I want to take the unholy tin can that holds his traitor's brain back in Fenris. Good hunting. We won't fail you. Doomscream, he hides in this den? Step aside, Halberd. I will be the one to slay it. I claim this quarry for the baleful howl. Okay, so who or what is this Doomscream? An old and vicious heretic, a hellbrute whose veins boil with poisonous rage and savagery. His mind and body have so been warped by the ruinous powers that his very existence is an affront to the Allfather's warrior. Tread lightly when facing him, young brother. Yes, the beast is mad and hideous, but he is withal mighty, old, and graced with the archenemy's profane patronage. His hateful sermons abound with the malefictions, and his weapon claimed the lives of hundreds during the assault. We grievously wounded him, true, but we haven't seen the last one. If Ulfar kills Doomscream, will that prove the baleful lives? If it comes to pass, I will be the first to raise a cup to the proud name of that ferocious pack. Ulfar, we set out to hunt the beast. Do you seek to best me in hunting, Ulfar Everlost? None are faster or deadlier than the Stormbiters. We will see, young wolf. We will see. Luck be with you, warriors. Alright, so apparently I gotta figure out how to open
None
these.
are better at searching.
What'd you find?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The crowd of heretics fall to their knees and hold out their hands to you, pleading for mercy. Their leader, a heretic with worm-like tentacles tearing about in one of his eye sockets, howls plaintively out of his box. Zircon von Valancius, conqueror of steel and smiter of the true flesh, we initiate the capitulation protocol. Nowhere under this chrome firmament and leaden haze is there a cogitational array capable of designing a productive method of posing you. Your indestructible legions have annihilated all who dare to stand in their way. No matter what we throw at you, it'll all turn to dust, which your servants then trampled into oil and soot. Our survivors are few. Mercy, we beg for mercy. Lay down your weapons and await your judgment. We will hold the tribunal once I'm done here. One after another, the heretics hand over their weapons like a congregation bringing gifts to a terrifying god whose stare alone could pulverize them. Perhaps for them, now that they have witnessed your tactical genius and unbridled might, that image is not far from the truth. Not bad. Wow, this is the easiest level up I've ever done. Huh.
I beg your pardon.
Cassia. Come on, girl. I know we broke up, but
Why? Haven't I studied hard enough?
wow. That's not much different. Oh.
My house would be proud of me.
Nice. Apparently I need to up her warp. Now I need to find that item back. All right. Carry on.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Your style of combat deserves nothing but contempt. Even if you were not Xenos, such a cowardly race would still have no right to survive.
How ugly you are on the inside, monkey. Nothing but a bloodthirsty monster. A curse your people inflict upon more enlightened races.
At least she, yeah, I mean, she can,
What a shame.
you know what, I'm not.
Operation successful.
Operation successful.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Well, okay then. Take it, you're Doom Screamer? No. But you got a crap ton of HP, that's for certain. Consumes power from nearby plasma batteries that gains plus 50% armor, 50%. Okay.
attention.
Oh, poor Pascal. What are you doing all the way back there? Oh, God. Poor Pascal. I mean, really? Okay.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me? If you witness the fury of House Orcelio.
Oh. Well, that'll work.
If I may.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Rejoice in battle! Doubt is for the weak. Why I was chosen.
Boom?
As the
Oh,
Emperor
I forgot to do
commands, I act.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And okay, Pascal.
Activating calculated fury algorithm.
All right, that. That's that. How many? You have 2, so we'll go ahead and exploit. And then analyze. Then joint analysis.
Their fragility has been exposed.
You bite like a paw.
Ow!
This tedium is beneath me. If I must.
Wow. Okay.
If it serves your cause. I understand your intent.
It's just a scratch.
The deuce.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
All right. So this is going to be a troublesome fight.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
let's just see how this goes.
Guided by faith.
I doubt this is gonna do it, but here we go.
I'll do it. My Emperor. This is why I was chosen. For you, my Emperor.
Ah. I see. Sort of.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Sort of.
I beg your pardon?
Anyway, let's
I always keep my options open.
try attempting that again, shall we?
Thank Brass for my sharp senses.
Oh god. Okay.
Keep your wits about beg for mercy.
Alright, I need to destroy these things.
Emperor, give me strength. I am a navigator, not a servitor. Be careful not to cross my gaze. Now you're clad in scarlet. Do not dare
Target
ask.
is too far.
this a job for the serfs? Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, things are probably going to go tits up.
If I may.
Request denied.
More than likely. Well, it is a machine, so this could...
My competencies are not that universal.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Alright, back to you. Alright, now to try and take care of that thing real quick.
Request approved. Running binaric override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved. My vow is to serve.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
I move as if unseen.
We want to get her. Probably out of that range.
If it serves your cause.
Yeah, definitely need to destroy that thing.
I am not your Xenos pet monk. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Yeah, maybe I should have fired at that thing.
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. This tedium is beneath me. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Okay. So as much as I want to go after that thing, eh. Eh. I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna have to hope that
Our foes reek of cowardice. So shall it be. See how the wolf succeeds!
all right. How bad the thing's gonna be? Oh god, it's past 11 o'clock. Ow.
Integrity failure detected.
Trigger that. Okay, that's cool.
It's as good as done.
Did I accidentally give her? I did. Son of a. Whoops. I gave the wrong person. Looks confusing? Yes, it is.
I'll paint your death in colors.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! Doubt is for the weak.
Alright.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, I clicked the "You serve me" on somebody completely who I was not supposed to put it on. So hopefully that doesn't screw me over. I may have to come back to this on Wednesday, but let's see how things go.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds.
Okay, nice, nice, nice.
I'll do it. Rejoice in battle! Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. I am his will made manifest.
Alright, there's that trigger. Well, only gain 14 momentum. That's okay though.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Nice. Can't reach that. That's fine. Okay, we'll actually start dealing some damage to it.
I'll do it.
Come on, girl.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh my god.
I'll do it.
That was two 80% chance misses. You. Wow. Okay. That was cool. I'm gonna quick save here just in case, because this might screw her over.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh, that kind of screwed me. Whoops.
strike is ruin!
I'll make it happen.
Okay. See how this goes.
For you, my emperor! This is why I was chosen! For you, my emperor!
Oh! Well, that was rude.
As the emperor commands, I act.
I'm a member. I refuse. Accept your lot.
Let's do that again. Because that was a bit rude.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless.
June, hello! How's it going? Well. That actually went kind of well.
I'll do it.
So, we just have the 3 units left, just these 2. Okay. Oh, well, okay.
As the emperor commands, I act. Eradicated.
Well, before I do that, quick save, just in case this doesn't work out like I want it to.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deed eradicated.
An unworthy soul.
Sacred technology breaks my heart. Figuratively speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Nice. That's a fresh injury. Oh, she actually can use these? Neat. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can take care of that.
What is it? I can heal your wounds, not your soul.
I owe you a debt.
Take this and stay out of my way.
We function as one.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's not cool. It's Pascal. I don't really use him for anything except like minor buffs. Pascal, in all honesty, is actually like that one character where it's just like I don't really care about his build because I don't feel like he's really that great.
I align my path with yours. For now. I can heal your wounds, not your soul.
My frail organics required it.
And so it's just like, he's okay, but I don't really care for him. His only use is having him around for logic.
State your intention. You better hone your skills.
I won't forget this.
It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make a save now. And go ahead and call it a stream. Thank y'all for watching.